I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more. Girl, I think I'm losing.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl margaretmphobanda here. In today's video I will be talking about why I just cancelled out my honors degree. And if you're new to this channel, please make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every time I post a new video. And if you've been here before, you've been watching my videos, thank you so much for the love and support. I truly appreciate it. And guys, don't forget to comment, let us engage and let us have fun on this channel. So let me get started, guys. I studied at Wits University for 4 years. I studied my Bachelor of Education, and yes, I really enjoyed doing that. It was actually something I've always wanted to do, but initially I was kind of like, oh, what are people going to think about me? Why am I doing this degree and all of that? But with time, I really outgrew all of negativity, and I just fell in love with this career, with this profession, and I really realized that I was born for this. I really love this. During my 4th year, when I started applying for jobs, everyone was really applying for jobs at that time. So I just decided that just in case I don't get a job, you never know what the future holds for you. So I just decided to apply and apply for my honors just in case I don't get a job. Then I would further my studies and don't sit at home and have nothing to do. And that's what everyone was really doing at the time. So you apply for a job and you also apply for your honors. And yeah, that was 2019. 2020 January, I had friends, I had people around me who got jobs, they were so excited, and I didn't get any calls at that time. No calls for an interview, nothing. It was so depressing. It was just a month, you guys, but it was so depressing because I just felt like everyone around me was getting a job. Why am I not being called for an interview? Why am I not getting something, And for me, that time was very important for me because I learned to trust God and trust the process. And I just stopped comparing myself to people around me, everyone who was getting called for, a job interview or whatever. I really stopped comparing myself with those people because I realized that every time I started comparing myself with people around me who were getting jobs, that's when I started feeling very depressed and very sad. And I didn't want to feel like that, but I just felt that I was really negative and I was just starting to, just lose hope. And so I continued. I registered for my honors and I went back to school. And the nice part about that, it was that God was so good to me in such a way that I got funding, I got a place to stay, and my fees were paid for. I got food every day. I didn't sleep on a hungry stomach, and I had a nice place to stay at. And I was very grateful to God for that. But still, a part of me was not happy. I was not satisfied. I'm sure anyone else would be so happy to have what I had at that time, and somebody would say, oh no, you're just not grateful. But every time I went to class, I couldn't pay attention. I just didn't know what was going on, I couldn't study, I couldn't go through my notes, I just couldn't do anything. Literally, I couldn't prepare for my lectures. Literally nothing was going well for me. So I just felt like, no, this is not for me, and I chose modules that were really not so interesting, and I just felt so down. I just didn't know why I was going through this path, and I kept on questioning God. Why am I not getting a job? Because I feel like I don't want to be here. Yes, God, I'm grateful that you've provided for me. I'm able to study. So many people would love to have this opportunity and they don't. But God, why am I not fulfilled? Why is my heart so empty? I kept on questioning God, and I just felt like, no, this is not right. I need to pull up and I need to be grateful. I need to appreciate that I'm given a chance. I'm given an opportunity to at least do something with my life. And I told myself that I'm going to be positive now, and I'm just going to focus on my degree and just work harder. And okay, time went by. I tried to concentrate in class and all of that, but still I just didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to do my assignments. I didn't want to do anything. Lucky enough, in Feb, I got a call. I had 3 interviews, and one of the interviews was successful, and I got a job, and I was so happy. On the day I got the job, I knew right there and there that I am really not going to continue with my honors degree because it was too much for me. I just felt like I had studied for so long. 4 years was such a long time, and I don't want to study again, And I had people around me who also started getting jobs, and they were doing their honors degree, and everything was just going so well for everyone at the time. And I was like, oh wow, so I can manage, everyone is doing it, so I can also do my honors and work at the same time. But I was drained, I was exhausted. When coming back from work, I had to go to class, and usually when I come back from work, I would get to campus at 4 o'clock, you know, and I was exhausted, I was drained, the kids were stressing me, you know what I'm saying. I was already depressed, I was tired, I was stressed out, and I had to go to class. And I was like, no, this can't be my life, I can't do this, I really need to stop this, and I need to just deregister. This is enough, I can't take it anymore. And when I spoke to my family about it, they were like, no, don't do that, but we understand what you're going through, but think about it, you know, you can be something greater in life when you further your studies, blah blah blah. And I just sat down, I asked myself, why are you doing this honors degree? Why? And I realized that I didn't even have a why. My answer to that was just because, I mean, I didn't have a job, so I'm doing it. And then I realized that I'm not going to force myself into something that I don't know why I'm even doing it, and I don't know what's the purpose of it. So I just felt that, you know what, as difficult as it is, I really have to cancel this out in my life because it is stressing me out. So I'm the type of person who, when I do something, I want it to bring joy to me. I want it to bring fulfillment in my life. And at that time, my honors was not bringing any fulfillment for me. It was not making me happy. You know what I'm saying? I was always moody, I was always depressed, I was just angry, you know. Imagine in the morning going to work, after that you have to attend class, you can't even hear a thing. So for me, there were some people who managed to do that, but for me, I just couldn't. And I felt very pressured to continue with my honors because everyone was doing it, and I also wanted another degree. I wanted to graduate for the second time. I wanted to be fancy. I wanted to seem as if I was educated. That was me. I'm not saying that's what other people are doing, but I didn't see the reason why I was doing my honors other than just, you know, having that title. And I sat down with myself and I was honest to myself. I was honest with myself, and I told myself, girl, this is not what you want to do. You've always wanted a job, and now God has given you that. It is your time to trust God and trust the process and follow the path that God is leading you to. It was so difficult for me. I took so long to deregister, and I just decided to go back home. I packed all my belongings. I decided to go back home, and I kept on going to work. And in March, the president announced that the country is going on a lockdown. And I was like, what? And that's when I realized that I decided to, you know, cancel out my honors. And this was kind of like a blessing in disguise, because I would have been more depressed with the whole online learning, because where I stay, there's bad reception. It's just a mess. I wouldn't be able to submit my assignments on time. I just wouldn't cope. You know what I'm saying? So I took that decision before the lockdown, and I was so at ease when everyone was at home. I just didn't have to stress about anything, like, you know, doing my assignments, having to study. I was at ease, I was at peace. And that's when I just felt that I need to continue with my YouTube channel, because this is the path where God is leading me to. I'm a person who loves speaking, and I realized that I have absolutely nothing to lose if I'm gonna follow what my heart wants. So the reason why I'm really sharing this story is because I want to encourage people that no matter how difficult situations may be, you need to follow what your heart wants, and you need to know why you're doing something. So that is why your purpose is very important. Don't just jump into something because everyone is doing it or because all your friends are doing it. I was doing my honors, but I was very frustrated. Yes, initially I was doing it because I didn't get the job that I wanted, but still, I wanted to continue with my honors while I found the job that I wanted. So I was asking myself, why do I want both these things at the same time? I knew that I wanted this job because I loved it and obviously wanted to make money, but still, why am I doing my honors? I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. Maybe 2 years from now, I would change my mind and do it again. But as for now, I'm not going to do my honors. I'm really canceling that out in my life. And for me to deregister was very, very stressful, because I was like, I'm not a person who likes to start something and then not finish it. You know, I'm a person who wants to start something and then finish it. But this time it's just not working. And I feel like this was in line with God's plans for me, because this lockdown is very very stressful. I wouldn't have been able to manage this whole online thing. So I'm very grateful for that God gave me a job just in time, and he allowed me to, you know, do what I really want. I don't know what the future holds for me. I don't know what to expect, but I'm really grateful that I've chosen a path that really makes me happy. Every time when I go to bed, I am fulfilled. Yes, there are challenges. Yes, there are some sad days. There's some sad moments, but I am fulfilled. I am happy that this is where I want to be. Yes, this is not where I want to be for the rest of my life, but I'm grateful that at least I'm doing something that I love, and I know why I'm doing it. I know I have a purpose. So with my honors degree, guys, I was so confused. I didn't know why I was doing it. Like literally, I didn't know why I was doing it. But now I'm in a place where I am comfortable and I am very content, and I know that God has something better for me, something great. And I just want to encourage people out there who feel like you started something and you just couldn't finish it. Maybe you started a business and it didn't go well, or maybe you registered for a course and it didn't go well. You just started something out there and you just don't have the drive and the passion to finish. You're not alone. We go through these things happen. So take your time, sit down and find out what you really want in your life. Don't do things because everyone else is doing it. Don't start a YouTube channel because all your friends are doing it. Don't start selling this because everyone out there is selling hair and selling makeup and doing all of that. You're gonna get stuck along the way. You're gonna get stuck. Do something because you really love it. And sometimes, yes, we are forced to do things because we don't have a choice, and that's what I believe is a foundation. That's a starting for you. So if you're in a situation where you're doing something that you don't like, or maybe you have a job that you don't like, you can use that as a startup, and then eventually God is going to lead you to the place where you've always wanted to be. That's what I believe in. So that's my story that I wanted to share with you guys, that I'm no longer an honors student. I was so excited at the beginning of the year that I'm an honors student, but I am not an honors student anymore, and I've been feeling bad about it, but I'm not feeling bad about this anymore, because I do believe that there are greater things to come in life. And yeah, to anyone out there, maybe you wanted to go to varsity this year and things didn't go according to your plan, or you wanted to do this course but you've been taken for another course, always go back to the question, what is your purpose in life and what do you want? If you are not there at the moment, be patient, trust God. Something is definitely going to come up, and yeah, just don't ever forget what's your purpose in life, because I do believe that everyone in this life has a purpose. You are here to serve, and yes, you need to find your purpose, do something that you love, and God will definitely have your back at all times. So yeah, guys, I really know this sounds quite motivational and kind of like a serious talk, but I really felt that I need to get that out of my chest, and yeah, I feel really happy about that. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'll definitely see you in my upcoming video. Bye guys.